Dude, today is the day.
The day for what, dude? You look like so determined to kick some ass.
I am. I am going into this building and talk to the HR Grievance Appeals Officer. So, you are the Grievance Appeals Coordination Officer. I thought you would be, like, so much older and mature.
First, lose the negative attitude. Second, I study HR with that great teacher Ostrowski. Third, what is your grievance?
I asked my manager to approve my long service leave application. He said no. So, I want to formally put in a grievance.
Ron students. What we have here is a grievance involving a review of decisions process. This involves the employee lodging a formal appeal in writing. I, as the HR coordinator for grievance appeals, help with that. Once the appeal is lodged, the manager who made the decision has a number of days in which to reconsider it. Either the manager formally revokes the initial decision, which was subject to appeal, or justifies why the decision remains. The coordinator and employee are notified in writing.
I feel that this violates my privacy. Why are students watching this? This is a breach of the Privacy Act.
It would be if you were a real person. This is an educational cartoon, so deal. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. What happens if the manager sticks with the original decision? Well, firstly, the employee decides whether to proceed further with the grievance. If yes, the employee writes to the coordinator. That's me. On behalf of the employee, I, as coordinator, formally write to a higher level of management. This higher manager reviews the previous manager's justification of the decision. Now there are two possible outcomes. The higher level manager overrides the original decision of the lower manager in favor of the employee, or supports it.
So, what does the employee do if the higher manager supports the lower manager in this decision?
Are you a union member?
No. I hate unions.
Then get a good lawyer. Once employees have exhausted the internal grievance process, they may seek remedy in the appropriate external jurisdictions. Ron students. As a HR expert on the employment policies and the legal framework, I could diffuse the appeal from progressing further. I could nip this thing in the bud. You must, be thinking, what is she, talking about? Some of you probably know, so go to the top of the class. Well, I could look at a manager's decision and tell the manager that it is in breach of policy or the law. Usually, that is enough to change a manager's mind and stop the appeal, or I can also do what I am going to do now. So, your manager knocked back your long service leave application. Is that the problem you have?
You nailed it, genius.
And you have been working here for how long?
2 months, and 3 weeks, and 1 day, and an hour.
That is less than the probation period. You are not entitled to long service leave. You have no grounds for an appeal. You are wasting everyone's time here. Ron students. This is how HR legend, like me, can nip a frivolous appeal in the bud. However, if the employee wishes to continue, then I will still need to process it. That's all, for now. See you soon.